Have you ever felt like you were walking on a path filled with light, only to realize the glow wasn't coming from the sun, but from something artificial? Today, I want to invite you to pause everything you're doing and prepare your heart for a deep prayer. We're living in times when danger no longer shouts. It whispers, seduces, disguises itself as opportunity. That's why we need more than ever to ask for protection against what we cannot see with our physical eyes, but what threatens our very soul. Set this moment apart. Take a deep breath. Allow the words of this prayer to touch the deepest layers of your being. And if this message touches your heart, hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next encounters, and leave your Amen in the comments, because your faith strengthens the faith of others who are also seeking protection and discernment. Now let's come together before the throne of grace. Beloved Father, I come to you today like a child who has learned to walk but still stumbles over the invisible stones along the path. I come with an open heart, like a book whose pages have been written with ink made of tears and hope, and I ask you, protect me from the traps I cannot see. I know that danger doesn't always announce itself with thunder. I know that the enemy no longer wears only dark clothes. He has learned to disguise himself as light, to imitate your voice, to build paths that seem wide and safe, but lead to the abyss. How? Many times, Father, have I walked towards something that sparkled, only to realize later that the shine didn't come from you, but from fake crystal, from an empty promise, from a seduction dressed up as blessing. Rescue me, Lord, from evildoers. Protect me from the violent who devise evil plans in their hearts and stir up war every day. How these words echo in my soul today, because I've realized, Father, that not all violence leaves visible marks. There are silent violences, those committed with kind smiles, with words that taste like honey but carry poison. There are traps woven with threads so fine they look like spider webs at dawn, beautiful, delicate, almost imperceptible, until we find ourselves caught in them. Lord, how many times have I confused the enemy's voice with your voice? How many times have I heard promises that seemed to come from you, but were actually distorted echoes, reflections of my own unsurrendered desires? I confess, Father, that there's a part of me that wants the easy road, the quick solution, the door that opens without me having to kneel. And it's precisely in that weakness that the enemy sets his most dangerous traps. He knows my wounds, Lord. He knows where my heart still bleeds, where my faith still wavers, where my soul still cries out for validation, for love, for recognition. And it's there, right there, that he plants his poisoned seeds. Seeds that look like flowers, that promise healing, that shine like gold, but are made of deception. There are kind faces that hide cruel intentions. There are opportunities that shine brighter than they should. And I, Father, have so often been drawn to that glow, like a moth flying toward the flame, not realizing that light will consume it. I've moved toward toxic relationships disguised as love, dishonest deals wrapped in promises of prosperity, paths that seemed like shortcuts to happiness, but were actually detours leading me away from you. Father, I cry out today, open my eyes, not just the eyes of my flesh, but the eyes of my spirit. I want to see as you see. I want to discern what's behind the masks, what hides between the lines, what camouflages itself under the cloak of normalcy. Grant me the gift of perceiving when an open door wasn't opened by you, but by the enemy trying to divert me from your narrow path. Because I know, Lord, that your voice is different. It doesn't need to shout to be heard. It doesn't need to seduce to be desired. Your voice is like crystal clear water on a hot day, simple, pure, essential. Your voice brings peace, even when the path you show me is difficult. Your voice confronts me, but doesn't destroy me. It breaks me to rebuild me, humbles me to exalt me in due time. But the enemy's voice, Father, oh, that voice, it flatters me. It tells me I deserve more, that I can skip steps, that I don't need to wait, that I can have everything now. It paints golden shortcuts and makes me believe that sweat and patience are for the weak, It whispers that I'm the exception to the rules, that consequences don't apply to me, that I can play with fire without getting burned. And so many times, Father, I believed it. So many times I followed those whispers and ended up in places I never planned to be. Dark places where my heart got wounded, my faith shaken, my hope nearly extinguished. I woke up in deserts created by my own choices, looking back and asking, how did I get here? Today, on my knees before you, I acknowledge I need protection, not just against the dangers I see, but especially against those I don't see. I need you to guard me from traps that hide behind beautiful words, tempting invitations, opportunities that look like blessings, but are actually tests I'm not yet prepared to pass. Protect me, Father, from myself, because sometimes the most dangerous trap doesn't come from outside, but from within. It's my own deceitful heart, my own unsurrendered will, my own uncrucified desires. There's an enemy living inside me, pride disguised as confidence, ambition masked as vision, haste painted as faith. And that internal enemy knows exactly where I'm most vulnerable. Lord, I ask you, set a guard at the door of my eyes. Make me not be attracted to everything that glitters. Teach me to distinguish between true gold and fool's gold, between the light that comes from you and the artificial light that imitates your glory. May I not be seduced by appearances, nor deceived by the empty promises echoing everywhere. There are people who approach me with wide smiles and narrow intentions. There are offers that seem generous but have hidden prices in the fine print. There are paths that begin with flowers and end with thorns. And I, Father, need your wisdom to discern, your light to see, your voice to guide me through the noise trying to confuse me. For it is written that the adversary prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. But I've learned, Lord, that he doesn't always roar. Sometimes he purrs. Sometimes he approaches gently, disguised as a lamb, speaking in your name, quoting your word out of context, building false altars where he invites me to worship idols that seem legitimate. That's why today, in this prayer that flows from the deepest part of my soul, I declare, I choose your protection. I choose to walk slowly if necessary, but to walk on the right path. I choose to miss opportunities that don't come from you, rather than lose my soul in pursuit of temporary gains. I choose the narrow gate, even when the wide gate seems more inviting. Father, cover me with your precious blood. Place your angels around me so that no arrow shot in the darkness will strike me. Close the doors the enemy tries to open, and open only those that are part of your perfect plan for my life. May I not be anxious to advance when you ask me to wait, nor lazy when you call me to act. I recognize that there are traps that were planted long ago, waiting for the right moment to snap shut on me. There are relationships that seem harmless, but are slowly pulling me away from you. There are ambitions that seem holy, but are feeding my ego instead of glorifying your name. There are comforts that seem like blessings, but are making me lukewarm and complacent. Shake me, Father. Wake me from this spiritual slumber. Don't allow me to become accustomed to the traps around me, thinking they're just a normal part of the landscape. Make me vigilant, alert, sober. May my heart not be lulled to sleep by routine, nor intoxicated by the seductive promises of this world. I want to be like the one who builds his house upon the rock, not on the shifting sand of passing trends, empty philosophies, distorted values that change with the wind. I want deep roots in you, Lord, so that when storms come disguised as shining opportunities, I remain firm, seeing beyond the surface. Forgive me, Father, for the times I ignored the signs you gave me, for the times your Spirit whispered in my conscience, don't go down that road, but I, stubborn and confident in my own wisdom, went anyway. Forgive me for calling your caution fear, your protection limitation, your no a lack of faith. Today I understand. You protect me not because you want to deprive me of something good, but because you see what I don't see. You know the end from the beginning. You know the wolves dressed as sheep. You perceive the intentions behind the actions, and when you close a door or place an obstacle in my path, it's not to frustrate me, but to save me from a trap that I, in my naivety, couldn't identify. Lord, teach me to love your no's as much as I love your yeses, because every no of yours is a shield that protects me, a wall that guards me, a fence that keeps me from falling off the cliff. Every door you close is a trap you've dismantled before I could fall into it. Every opportunity you deny me is a deception you've removed from my path. And when I feel frustrated, when I don't understand why certain things don't happen the way I plan, remind me, Father, of this prayer. Remind me that there are invisible things happening, battles being fought in the spirit, snares being dismantled, attacks being intercepted. There's a war I don't see, but you, in your infinite mercy, are fighting for me. Beloved Father, I close this prayer not with fear, but with gratitude. Gratitude because I know I'm not alone in this minefield called life. I know your hand guides me, your eyes watch over me, your love surrounds me. Even when I stumble, you hold me up. Even when I err, you correct me with tenderness. Even when I fall, you lift me up and place me back on the right path. Protect me, Father, from invisible traps, from those that come disguised as friendship, prosperity, love, wisdom. Guard me from paths that seem right but lead to death. Preserve me from sweet words that hide poison, easy promises that charge impossible prices, artificial lights that imitate your glory. May I be like a tree planted by streams of water, established in you, nourished by your word, bearing fruit in season. May my roots be so deep that no wind of strange doctrine can uproot me. May my faith be so solid that no seduction can divert me. And when the enemy comes, because he will come, may he find me protected by you. May he find no gaps in my armor, because I've dressed it with prayer and truth. May he find no open doors in my mind, because I've guarded them with your word. May he find no unsurrendered weaknesses, because I've placed them at the foot of the cross. Father, I trust in you. Even when I don't understand your ways, I trust. Even when your protection seems like absence of blessing, I trust, because I know your thoughts are higher than mine and your ways are safer than my own plans. Thank you for protecting me from traps I didn't even perceive. Thank you for the doors you've closed, the people you've removed, the paths you've blocked. One day, when I stand before you and can see everything clearly, I'll understand how many times you saved me from myself, how many snares you disarmed, how many dangers you removed from my path. Until then, I walk by faith, not by sight. I walk trusting that under your wings I find refuge, that in your presence there is safety, that in your word there is discernment. Protect me, Father, today, tomorrow, and always. In your precious name I pray. Amen. Did this prayer touch your heart? Then don't keep it to yourself. Share this message with someone who also needs protection and discernment in these times. Leave your amen in the comments. Your declaration of faith might be exactly what someone else needs to read today. Like this video so more people can be reached, and subscribe to the channel to receive new prayers that will strengthen your spiritual journey. Remember, God never fails to protect us from what could destroy us. May you walk safely under His wings. Until the next prayer, stay blessed.